Welcome back to World Energy Television. I'm Alex Maddox, and continuing our on-camera dialogue with the exhibitors here at NAPE 2008, the George R. Brown Convention Center. I'm joined by one of those very exhibitors, a long-time man in the industry. George Alcorn of Alcorn Exploration joins us. For our viewers that are familiar and for those who are not, let's go off on the history of George Alcorn. I mean, 50 years in the industry, that's a lot.
That is a lot. Well, I was blessed. I was born into a family that was in the oil business. My grandfather was in it, so I turned out to be third generation. I probably went on my first log run at Saratoga Dome in Liberty County when I was 8 years old with my daddy, and primitive Schlumberger logs at that time, and went to the University of Texas and got a degree in business, got drafted into the Army, decided I wanted to be an independent in the business, and went back and got a degree in geology, which was a terrific idea. And I went independent in 1960 and January, and logged my first well in South Louisiana as a participant in St. Landry Parish, and it turned out to be a good well, and so we've had a lot of fun ever since.
Here at NAPE, are you showing any prospects? Do you have any new ventures that are happening that you can share with us?
We have a new venture. I have a partner, Richard Beard, and we have partnered up with the largest privately owned company in the world, Formosa Plastics. They came to us last summer and asked if we would get involved in doing some new 3D shoots in Louisiana, Texas, and Mississippi, and we are doing that right now. We've got two of them that are on the boards already, and they're terrific partners. It's fun to have somebody that's a partner that uses what they find and produce, and we're very pleased with the progress that we're making.
Now, if successful in this venture, where do you see that taking Alcorn Exploration?
One of the examples of what technology is doing, 3D seismic and the new processes that we have, really reduce the risk of drilling conventional wells. And listen, we can do this for a number of years.
Now, you speak of technology. Want to share with us some insight on that?
Well, I think this is an industry that technology has just transformed it. We have new drilling technologies, we have new seismic technologies, we have new completion and fracking technology that's absolutely changing the face of this industry domestically and worldwide.
Now, you have some thought on expanding of use of natural gas. What are those thoughts?
We don't use enough natural gas. It's amazing to me. You get these, especially politicians and environmentalists, talking about let's quit using hydrocarbons and let's start using ethanol and other fuels like that, hydrogen that you won't be able to do. And it's just surprising to me. The coal industry generates 50% of the electricity in this country, and coal is dirty when you dig it, dirty when you burn it, dirty afterwards. Natural gas only produces 25% of the electricity we use. We need to be using more clean burning natural gas to generate electricity. We need to use it in motor fuels. There's a lot of places we can use natural gas. We've got the reserve right here in this country. We don't have to import it. We got it right here, and we don't emphasize it enough.
Domestically, 28% of our oil is produced here. 26% of our power is produced by natural gas. Now, our intake has been on the decline. Natural gas seems to be flat. Is there any way of that changing?
Absolutely. We're not going to change the amount of oil that we produce in this country until and unless Congress allows this industry to drill in places that are off limits right now. There are enormous reserves of oil available in areas that we're not allowed to drill. As far as natural gas is concerned, you know, this industry has built that demand. We have purposely gone out and gotten the electric industry to use more natural gas and generating electricity, and we've been very successful in doing that. We have technology is giving us new resource for natural gas. The shale plays in this country are going to be extremely important, and the resource is enormous. We are going to be able to keep up with the demand. We want to grow the demand for natural gas, and this industry is going to be able to keep up with that demand.
Now, would you like to share some insight on what's happening in the presidential race and on how that might affect the future of energy?
You would, and we can't just, these are not just Democrat candidates, but everybody in Washington. You would think that foreign sources of oil are writing the domestic oil and gas policy for this country, because Washington wants us to drill less, use less, and we do that, but we import more. During World War II, and a lot of people forget this, obviously Washington does, the United States supplied the world with oil. We produced Texas oil. It carried the war effort. It made the victory possible. And then somewhere, and I can't figure it out, and I've thought about it often, somewhere after that World War II effort was so successful and we kind of saved the world, and everybody involved in that effort recognized that it was oil that did it, then slowly, the environmentalists, I guess, became more powerful. Congress began to worry about the efforts that were being made successfully by oil companies, and I don't know how it happened, but we are clearly and totally out of favor, this industry is, in Washington, D.C., and I think that it's gonna cost this country a lot in the future because of this attitude.
Stay tuned. We'll have more on-camera dialogue from NAPE 2008 here in Houston, Texas at the George R. Brown Convention Center. We'll be back right after this break.